Hi, good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Poem Praise 2. I do thank you for tuning in, and peace and blessings be upon you and your family this evening. Now we are going to get right back into the Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. We're in chapter number 17, which is entitled Arguments. And this is take 1. And it goes like this. The black man knows that arguing with a black woman is a useless exercise and one that he cannot win. Nobody on earth can out-argue a black woman. She may prepare for an argument days, weeks, or years in advance, rehearsing her strategies of how to get her point across. She will save up certain incriminating information to use it at the proper moment to give her leverage. She can speak very quickly and fire off insults, hundreds at a time, like a Gatling gun. The black woman, when arguing with the black man, tends to sound as if she is fussing at her child. She does not distinguish between the two when she is angry, especially since she views the black man as an incompetent, immature being. Many a black man has become outdone and tongue-tied from trying to argue back at a black woman. She is a master at it. She will harbor grudges and hold fast to a hostile thought forever. She is very adept at negative thinking. Therefore, when it comes time to argue, she uses the no-holds-barred theory and vents all of her complaints at once. She will throw in new topics, things that she's been upset about over the past month, and is glad to have the chance to get it off. She will make the most cruel and throat-cutting remarks. And in every new argument, she throws up the old embers from the previous one. She will pout until she gets her way. A mere apology from her man is not enough. Nothing is enough if she is mad and thinks she's right. She might demand some material items like clothes, jewelry, money, or more until she is satisfied that her man is truly sorry and repentant. Sometimes it may be a request that he do certain housework, take her out, keep the children, or stay at home. This can only happen when the black man admits to some wrongdoing or lies. She knows it a lie, but she lets him get away with it. Sometimes the admission is not verbal. It may be a look. When arguing, she insists on having the last word. She curses and flings the most vile words out of her mouth. Sometimes she can keep up the same argument for days, never changing a word. She manages to stay angry for an extraordinary length of time. With huff and puff, turn red, sweat, stomp her feet, slam doors, or throw things. After a certain point, she ceases to address the right or wrong of the issue and merely fights to win. She considers herself the winner if she manages to drive the man out of the house, make him stop talking back, or get him to concede. If she has done something and is guilty, busted, she checks her mental files to find something that the black man has done which is equally wrong. and use that point to defend herself. She cannot rest until she forces him to admit his error. She has learned that the black man is peaceful by nature. She has learned that he will go along with a lot of situations just to keep the peace and keep from arguing with her. Sometimes she places outrageous demands on him to try to perk him into an argument. When she finds he will acquiesce, I'm going to spell it. I don't think I said that correctly, y'all. It's ACQUIESCE. To desensitize the situation. She will press further just to see how far she can push him before he rebels. It's a game to her, and an unfair one. Since she could not survive this kind of mental pressure from the black man, but she is petty and she keeps all sorts of little mental scorecards. And when the right moment presents itself, she lets go with both barrels. Below are a few examples of the trite reasons the black woman uses to get mad at and argue with the black man. Now there's 50 of them. Let's go ahead and go through them. Number 1 is as follows. If he stays away from home too long, whether she knows where he is or not. Number 2, if he visits with his mother or other family members too often or too long. 3, if he does not take her to a place of her choice. 4, if he breaks a date with her for a reason she does not accept. 5, if he says, "I'll be right back," and doesn't. 6, for doing more for his side of the family than hers. 7, for speaking to an old acquaintance with too much enthusiasm. 8, for dancing too close with another woman. 9, for looking at another woman when she is out with him. 10, for not telling her that he loves her enough. 11, for spending too much money on his other children. 12, for not complimenting her on her new outfit or hairstyle. 13, for not remembering her birthday or other special occasions. 14, for being too tired or busy to have sex with her. 15, for admiring another black woman on TV or in the movies. 16, for not being on time for a dinner date. 17, for working too much, not cutting the grass or emptying the trash. 18, for not attending a special affair with her. 19, for not going to church or on a church bus trip. 20, for being too busy to listen to her chatter preoccupation. 21, for not opening the door or pulling out her chair. 22, for wearing a suit she doesn't like or any other outfit. 23, for doing too many favors for his friends. 24, for loaning money to his friends or relatives. 25. For watching too much television, or VCR. 26. For not continuing his education. 27. For not asking for a raise. 28. For buying a car she doesn't like. 29. For wanting to have some time with the boys or the fellas. 30. For ignoring her accidentally when he is with another woman. 31. For not showing his affection for her in public. 32. For growing a beard, getting a special haircut. 33. For taking the children's side against hers. 34. For showing out or dancing funny at a party. 35. For telling her to shut up or that she talks too much. 36. For telling her that her clothes look funny or too tight. 37. For telling her she has on too much makeup. 38. For asking her to clean up the house. I saw a little bleep, so I'm going to repeat 37 and 38. 37 for telling her she has on too much makeup. 38 for asking her to clean up the house. 39 for expecting her to give him some attention. 40 for not going shopping with her. 41 for going to sleep in a movie or while she is talking to him. 42 for not letting her drive or give him traffic instructions. 43 for staying out too late, not reporting in or answering questions. 44 for telling her that she nags too much. 45 for forbidding her to do a certain thing or go a certain place. 46 for asking her where she been. 47 for asking her to fix him something to eat. 48 for refusing to babysit the children when he has other plans. 49 for asking her what she did with her or his money. Repeat that, saw it again. For asking her what she did with her or his money. 50 for telling and proving to her she is wrong about something. The 50 categories are just a few of the often trite examples that the black woman blames as reasons to get mad at the black man. This list is actually almost infinite and just as ridiculous. This is not to say that couples do not become displeased with each other for doing this or that, but the displeasure must be expressed in civilized terms. A civilized person is one who does and says things in an intelligent, manageable, considerate way. Civilized, more importantly, means one possessing knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, culture, refinement, and is not savage. The pursuit of happiness. And this does complete the first take of Chapter 17, Arguments. Stay tuned for take number 2 of Arguments. Until then, I want you and your family to be blessed and have a wonderful rest of the evening. Till next time, here on Poem Praise 2. Later, y'all.